Desperate is Benjamin Netanyahu to have the US under his thumb and be in control of them. Candace Owens was a million percent right about this, and Trump has betrayed the MAGA voters because they did not vote. They wanted to end the end of these wars, and they also wanted Trump to cut ties. They also wanted Trump to cut ties with Israel, and honestly, he could have done that if he had the balls to do it. But it's a shame he didn't, and he just decided to kowtow to Israel. But Benjamin Netanyahu confirmed in his first interview since Israel launched its blistering attacks on Iran that the country's Islamic regime had pinpointed President Donald Trump as a threat to its nuclear program and actively worked to assassinate him. Do you believe this shit? Where the fuck is this evidence to prove that Iran was behind the assassination attempts on Trump? No way. They wouldn't. Why the hell would Iran want to do that? It's obvious, just like that, because the thing is, remember that Democracy Now interview? I think that happened after 9/11 with that five-star general. I forgot one of that former five-star general. I forgot what his name is. You know what interview I'm talking about, and he said that he was shown a piece of paper, and it was all the Middle Eastern countries, and the last one was Iran, I think it was. And the thing is, that's what this is all about. It's all about it's all about that piece of paper and what that five-star general was talking about. Anyway, they want to kill him. He's enemy number one. He's a decisive leader. He never took the path that others tried to. Um, sorry, he never took the path that others took to try to bargain with them in a way that is weak, giving them basically a pathway to enrich uranium, which means a pathway to the bomb, and padding it with billions and billions of dollars. And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Trump say that Iran doesn't have the capabilities to make a nuclear bomb or nuclear weapon? I'm sure that he did. So it's obvious that fucking Benjamin Netanyahu is obviously saying the same bullshit that Colin Powell did, um, back in the war in Iraq. Remember that shit. That's what Colin Powell said. Even though that Iraq never had the capability to make a nuclear weapon. Anyway, he took up this fake. No, no. The Prime Minister told Fox News, Brett Baer, doing a special Sunday edition of Special Report. He took up this fake agreement and basically tore it up. He killed Qasim Soleimani. I'm sure I'm butchering that name. He made it very clear, including now, you cannot have a nuclear weapon, which means you cannot enrich uranium. He's been very forceful, so for them, he's enemy number one. Netanyahu revealed he was also a target of the regime after a missile was fired into the bedroom window of his home. He went on to call himself Trump's junior partner in threatening Iran's ability to weaponize nuclear arms. Netanyahu said his country was facing an imminent threat of nuclear destruction and was left with no choice but to act aggressively in the 12th hour. That is what he wanted to do. He wanted to act aggressively. That's what he wanted to do. He's just full of it. That's all it is. We were facing an imminent threat, a dual existential threat, he said. One, the threat of Iran rushing to weaponize their enriched uranium to make atomic bombs with a specific and declared intent to destroy us. Second, a rush to increase their ballistic missile arsenal to the capacity that they would have 3,600 weapons a year. Within 3 years, 10,000 ballistic missiles, each one weighing a ton, coming in at Mach 6, right into our cities, as you saw today. And then in 26 years, 20,000 missiles, no country can sustain that, and certainly not a country the size of Israel, so we had to act. Netanyahu said by doing so, Israel is not only protecting itself but also protecting the world. You're not protecting the world. You want to cause a world war. That's what you want to do. And countries are going to have to pick a side. That's what's going to have to end up happening. Iran has since retaliated with a large-scale ballistic missile attack on Israel cities, although many other projectiles were thwarted. If anything, it seems like Iran had no choice. I mean, they had their backs against the wall because it's obvious that Israel is obvious that Benjamin Netanyahu is an instigator. Netanyahu told Fox News he believes Israel's offensive measures have set back the Iranian nuclear program quite a bit, sharing his belief that negotiations with the terrorism sponsoring regime were clearly going nowhere. He also said his country is preparing to do whatever is necessary to eliminate the nuclear and ballistic missile threat Iran poses to the world. Netanyahu has described the operation, coined as Operation Rising Line, as one of the greatest military operations in history. Addressing the Iranian people, he said that they have been oppressed for 50 years by the same Islamic regime that has long threatened to destroy the state of Israel. Well, the thing is, he says this, and yet he did the same thing to Palestine for, I think maybe 60 years, if I'm correct. Anyway, it's really disappointing that Trump basically didn't grow a spine and basically was like, you know what, no, we're not gonna do this. I'm gonna be pushing for peace because that's what he should be doing. So, it's seriously disappointing. In some areas, he's doing a great job. I would not say he hasn't. But the thing is, as far as being a peace president, he needs to do way better than that. He needs to do far better than that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you could follow me on X, Rumble, and I'm on oh, and I'm on Facebook. Excuse me, I'm on Facebook. The links will be in my bio. I'm on Patreon and I'm on Coffee. And if you could and let me know in the comments on what you think about on what you think about this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.